think I wrote why or what the, like I said, I forget these things, but what it symbolized in the thing, and I'll read it. Now, it said, when Marlon Wayans came, he asked me for money to cross. So now I looked at Mike and said, motherfucker, you just got finished telling me there is no money here. Why is he asking for money when you just told the lady there is no money here? Mike didn't say anything like he wanted me to figure it out. So it took me a while to decode it. Then it became very clear that there are no real rules. Remember, you are a god. It's more of a system that he was trying to show me. If these things were unbreakable, then how did we become human in the first place? You get what I'm saying? If there was something that cannot be done. We're from a place where all possibilities can be done. So what we found out in our bounty of science is what not to do. And by us becoming human in the first place, it was nothing more than a study. It was never a forever thing. How much do you want to be here praying or kissing something else's ass while they living it up? That's not the case. We came down here to go through this whole Holocaust to bring this bounty of knowledge back to the Akashic Records. So these guidelines, they said that shit all through the Pirates series. It was like the law. He said, it's not really a law, it's more like guidelines. Remember when they kept saying that shit in the movie?
Yeah.
So when the nigga asked for the money, I'm like, what the fuck? You just told me it wasn't. Basically, he was saying, no, it's not basically a rule. It's more like guidelines. If you're a god, what and who punishes you for these rules? So you could say the first nigga that fell into the ego, the Yaldabaoth and the like that fell, those are the ones that broke the rules out of ignorance, blah, 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 blah. When we came down to save them and raise the shit back up, what we came to do was redeem that through forms of knowledge. This is redeemed through knowledge. So we got to say at what a point we went through all these cycles, but what are we going through all these cycles for? Unless to get to a point where this thing is redeemed through knowledge. At what point do you just don't measure it on what you don't know, just measure it on the bounty of information that already is out there and exists. So motherfuckers want another Earth cycle based upon them feeling their own ignorance or whatever. So basically they don't know, so they think we need more time on Earth. You got to understand, the brother Lean just got finished lecturing and saying, it's not millions, we've been here for billions of years. Yeah. Billions of years. You got to understand this shit is a done deal, son. You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to get off of here? What is your... See, the ones who think we're going into another cycle of this shit is exactly what Michael Jackson was showing me. This is a human sickness. You are crazy with this humanity shit. You want to be down here stubbing your toe, having a hunt, seeing your kids die. Even in your best understanding of death, your kids could die. You want to be scared every day. You send your kid to school, some other little dirty kid ain't going to stab him. And that's just on regular shit. Not to mention pay rent, work. You know what I'm saying? Pee, shit, doo-doo. You get what I'm saying? It's like the sickness. And what he was showing me with the woman was she was sick. And we don't call sick like having a cough. She was mentally ill with human poison. Ain't no more cycles than this. And if you want to be here for another cycle, that's insane. That's human sickness. That's why this shit is ending. That's why the earth is ending. It's heating up. They told you in 3rd grade, heat equals energy. And if we in the greenhouse effect and global warming, that's Kundalini. This shit is heating up. The earth is gaining energy only because the people are gaining energy. And this is the energy we need to skyrocket the fuck up out of here. That's what's happening now. So again, it was all about what he was telling me was there is no rule. There is no rule. The rule is you need to understand what it is these forms of thoughts and ego bring to you. You need to understand the end result of thinking this way. The end result of thinking this way is just where these niggas came from and the work you had to come down here to do to rescue motherfuckers. So I thought that was very profound, and that's when I